Right, we have just got off that train from Cottingley. We're at Deighton again. Just switch cameras. Right, we're at Deighton, as I just said, Deighton again, and we're walking on to Huddersfield this time. We've been here when we did Mirfield, but obviously when we've done this section now, this will complete Leeds-Huddersfield. So we just look about sort of west of Huddersfield for any further walks. So let's get up onto the bridge. We'll start View Ranger and then we'll get walking onto Huddersfield. Okay. Right, just walking up the ramp here. I'm going to turn left. As we did before, the main A62 is down there. Not walking down that way, obviously, it would be rather boring, just walking straight down the A62. Or up it, whichever. So we'll go along here, same as we did before when walking to Mirfield, but we'll turn left instead of right. We will. I think see a station down there. They've extended the platforms a bit as well on the towards Huddersfield. So we turned right up here going to Mirfield on the old Midland formation. We're going to turn left onto it this time. Walk onto Huddersfield. Right, this is the old Midland alignment again. There would have been a bridge here years ago. So I went down that way last time. We're going to go this way this time and walk on to towards Huddersfield. Okay, so say when we've done this one now, this completes Leeds to Huddersfield. All stops walking between two of them at each time. Okay. This alignment comes quite close to the current Huddersfield line, a bit further on. So I might get one or two shots of trains passing. So it's a bank holiday today, I just realised. It's the Whit Week bank holiday. So this would be school holidays anyway, would this week. It's as early as it can be in May, is this second bank holiday, because if Monday was the 24th, it would automatically fall on the 31st with the bank holiday. So it's the 25th today, 25th of May. And the weather is really starting to hot up now. Seating area just up to the right there. There's another train just left Huddersfield now, which is the northern service to Bradford. So you can see that's the trees somewhere here. Won't be going terribly fast, it's taking the turn out at Bradley Junction to Bradley Wood Curve. I'm going to hear it, but we can't see it. Yeah. 2153s. And that's just looking back where we've come from, so let's keep going. A lot of people use this walkway to get from Deighton to Huddersfield. Walkway and cycle track. The ramp here comes from a bridge down there somewhere. There's another corresponding arm the other way as well, because you can get under the railway line down there. Oh, a bit of shade. Oh, it's cooler in here. Much cooler. We've got a bridge here now over what was the old Midland. We're very close to the main line on the left. Wasn't there somewhere called Red Dole's Junction somewhere along here now? Because there was a connection between the Midland and the LNW at one time, with them only being yards apart. And at the same level as well here, just about. Right, we just come round Aquamarine Drive there, which is part where the old Midland line links on. They've built on part of it here now. There's a bridge just here now which has got the current Huddersfield line on it, the LNWR line. You should see a train very shortly go from right to left, which is the down stopper, TPE. Should be able to get a decker under this bridge actually, it's 14.9 if needs be. Right, let's continue. Because obviously it's wider of course, meaning broad, and it's leads into the narrow canal from Huddersfield on towards Marsden and Stalybridge and Manchester eventually. So, yeah, it's lock 9 of the Huddersfield Broad Canal is this one, and the water is at the lower level. So it's, there's quite a few walkers along here. We'll walk along here as far as is reasonable, see where we get to. Right, we just spent about an hour or so here now, just having a bit of a sunbathe and chillax and a beer. So we're going to continue now on to Huddersfield and get the train back to Cottingley. Here now, Huddersfield. I think it's just an access road, is this bridge? Oh, man. Cool, that's a tall chimney, isn't it? Grief. It's not often you get factories with really tall chimneys these days. Oh, bit of shade now. The sun again. Cyclists coming forward. Right, this is the A62 here now, and this is the canal we just walked down. So we're going to walk along here now, underneath the A62, I think, and we've got time. Times I've driven down here in the past. But not recently, of course. So let's go underneath the A62 and then we'll come up from the other side just to kill time. I'm not going as far as Aspley Marina, although it does lead to it. Is it a bit of an elongated bridge or tunnel, this, or what? I've ever walked down here before. Thick bridge. Now a little bit under the road here. Always with a lone duck. Is it a duck that's swimming around here? I think it is. Leeds-Huddersfield completed. It is. Two little ducks here. Hello, duckies. I'll leave it to it. What did someone say on Family Fortunes now? Name a bird with a long neck. Ostrich, I think, was the top answer. Someone said duck. And can you believe such an answer? Duck has hardly got a long neck. There's a lot of old buildings around here now. Victorian.
You know, on the advertisements, because you can look at it.
So this is what the canal was originally for. Hiya. Right, we'll go over that bridge if we can with the cables. Actually, I don't really actually need to walk across that bridge, that footbridge. That's only for when the road is raised. So we'll just go over here. Yeah, we don't need to actually do that, do we? Because obviously this needs to be raised every time a boat needs to go through. So, but you can obviously use the footbridge there as and when. It's quiet as it's bank holiday, isn't it, for nothing. Right, well, that's looking back. Let's get to Huddersfield train station. Well, let's cross over here. When we can. You can see the viaducts in the background up there. We're back over that shortly. We've just walked up from down there, and here's Huddersfield train station. So we've done it. It's a bit in the shade just here. Let's go inside. Entrance. Oh, I think we just missed a local old one. Get the whole train. Yeah, we just missed a local wall one there. No worries, we'll get the whole train. Just said stand clear platform 1, so something's going through. It's interesting. A lot of locos, I think. Freightliners plus 66s. That was interesting. Right, just leaving Huddersfield now, and we're on the Newcastle train. Slight change of plan. There's no point getting the Hull train because the one that we've just left there, Huddersfield 1649, that is the one we'll be waiting for at Leeds to come back. So I don't think that'll be too good. So we're going to go to Dewsbury with this one, and get the one from Brighouse and Wigan and whatever to Morley. Might just walk it from Morley, but again we'll just see. So we'll go to Dewsbury with this one and then take it from there. Okay. You can see roughly in amongst the trees here is where we walked. Okay, up there, along here. It's just obscured by the trees, that's all, where the old Midland line was, but that's where we just walked an hour or two ago, up there. You'll see Deighton shortly. Slightly higher up, slightly higher alignment now, because obviously it goes over the top. Oh, it did. And this is Deighton. I'll just keep it on a bit longer. You'll see Bradley Junction, where the turnout goes to Bradley Wood Junction. It's like a single track. So we're on the main line this time, not taking the third. That was a signal with the feather, but we didn't get it obviously. That's the turnout, it's like 15 miles an hour, which is really awkward. That goes to Brighouse now. So we're actually on the second side of the triangle, even though it's sort of worked as the main line. That's the main line as far as I'm concerned up there, which is what we're going to go underneath very shortly. Under an underpass. This is it. And it used to go under 4 tracks. You'll see that bridge now that we're on that time when we walked from there. That's it. That's when we walked from Deighton to Murfield. We just got off this Newcastle train at Dewsbury, so we'll see what we can get next to get back to Cottingley. This is our next train now. It's probably going to take us to Morley as this one. We might have to walk it to back home from Morley, so I don't think it'll stop at Cottingley. Dewsbury now, heading back. Yeah, we're going to have to walk it from Morley. I can't be bothered going to Leeds and then having to wait ages there for the next one back. It's a nice enough day, so we'll walk it. That's 2 walks we've done today. It's ironic we've got weather like this on a bank holiday, isn't it? Very ironic.
We will shortly be arriving at Batley.
See that footbridge soon now, because we're just north of Batley. There we are. And over there is where we used to live some years ago. 30 odd years ago. That's where we walked when we did that Batley-Morley walk, the Morley-Batley walk rather. And there's always seems to be something smouldering there. I don't know what it is, they always keep burning stuff. And here's the tunnel. Right, we made it to Morley, just got off this one, and we'll see this go out and then walk on home. Didn't expect doing this today. I'll set View Ranger going and record it as well as another walk. I will. Right, so Morley, and we're going to walk the official route round here. Not so sure where that chair is now, but I'm not going to mess about. We'll just walk straight to Cottingley and home. That's up the stairs where I went there for that walk to Batley. That's how I managed to gain so much height so quickly. Straight up the steps. So I could just gone across the bridge down there and jumped over the barrier. But anyway, we've done it this way. Right, so we're just keeping this vlog going with a bit of this unexpected walk from Morley to Cottingley, or Morley to home. And so we're going up here now around the back of the animal feed place. I suppose that cancellation has given us the chance to do this. Oh, there's a little dog right next to us. I say a little dog, it's not that little. See my shadow, hello. Oh dear. There was another guy at Morley waiting for the one just onto Cottingley, because he has obviously done the same thing as what me and that other gentleman did at Huddersfield. Right, well, let's continue to walk one of the best bits of the Huddersfield line. This side of the Pennines. See what's happened to that chair. It's a shame so you couldn't just leave it alone and just leave it where it was. I think it's behind one of these trees this here. Let's see, I can't, right, it's there. I can't be bothered getting that out now. Again. It's technically been flighted, but where it was, it actually served a purpose. It did. Trans-Pennine coming down. Rector Central, yeah, Rector. It's not a loco all this time, it's just an ordinary 185. There's only 5 of them, but anyway, might as well get it. So this will have overtaken the local service at Dewsbury. Scarborough. Right, let's press on home. Don't know where that goes. Just seems to go nowhere. And this path to the right here goes round to the side of the White Rose on towards the Ring Road, I think. We'll go this way. Right, we're on the footbridge now. I wasn't actually going to do this, but I think we will, because there's a couple of trains heading out. One coming now, and I think this looks like this. I think this is a local one. This one. Oh, there's one down service first. Oh, this is the one that we would have got had we waited now at Morley for a Cottingley train. So that's the down stopping service, and this one is Redcar to Manchester Airport. Now, I must admit, I think that's an... Oh no, it's not no, it's another one. No, it's Newcastle to Liverpool. That's what it'll be. Okay. Right, we'll go up this way and then go back down the other path underneath and turn left. I might get that northern one because the one that we got off at Morley will be coming back to Wigan. We'll get that one, it's already left Leeds. Here we are, you can go up there for the farm back to Morley, or this way. And the northern service is crossing the viaduct now. That's the one we got off at Morley. Again, it hasn't stopped at Cottingley, very annoyingly so. Right, that's where that bridge is where we're going to go. I love it just here. Absolutely love it. It's one reason why I didn't bother waiting for that TPE service. Right, anyway, let's carry on and head back home. See if anything else is in the... Oh yes, there is. I think that might be the Hull train, but I'll check it. Details will be on screen, of course. So they're going slow because, of course, the other one's just left Cottingley. There's nothing due for a few minutes now, so we'll just head home. It's that little red flag. That's a piece of tape caught on a stalk of grass. Under this little bit of a bridge, and then left. Don't do this very often. Right, so that goes back up to White Rose. This is where we're walking down now, this way. Have another go at uploading that Batley one, Morley Batley walks. It still hasn't uploaded on that. This is quite good, is this path at the moment now. It's in its best condition. No mud. And this was the worst bit just here. Windy, just paddling in about 3 or 4 inches of mud and water. Look how high up the railway is now, to the left. It's quite high up and we're descending even further. Right, this is the last bit of the path just here now. Comes on the football field. It does. Walked from the path just down there, and it's just up here now and home. So I shall end the video very shortly. It's straight up there now. Right, we've done 2 walks, Deighton to Huddersfield, so we ticked that one off. We just walked back from Morley again, so we've done that quite a few times now, so that's nothing new, but I thought I'd include it, make the video a bit longer. And since it's such a nice day, bank holiday as well, can't believe it, bank holiday, it's like this. Right, so cue music, end of video, see you then on.